close. Alright, so yeah, I am Pat K. And I used my last initial because, you know, I have political aspirations. And I'm waiting, you know, for like the down point. So like, when I'm not interesting anymore, then all of like, you know, all the naked pictures online will like surface and everybody can like become interested in me again. If you want to know more about that, I'll tell you after the show. Okay, so this is what I actually want to talk about. What I really want to talk about is something I was remembering the other day. See, okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm a recovering drug addict. Okay, I haven't used drugs in over 5 years.
Yeah.
Appropriate response. Appropriate response. I've been clean since June of 2009. But you know, people in recovery, they're often encouraged to look back at their past, and, you know, feel bad about it, and to try to make up for what they've done. And I did fucked up shit even before I used drugs. I mean, I didn't have to shoot heroin and tequila at the same time to like be a terrible person. When I was 13, I started making prank phone calls, and there was this one number in particular that I would call a lot. Like for like 2 years, I called this one number, and it was this older couple, and it went kind of like this. Hello? Hi, is Bob there? I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Could you check? Just take a sec. No, I'm sure there's no Bob here. Alright, real funny. Bob's a funny guy. Put Bob on the phone. I'm sure he's standing right next to you, right? No, there's no Bob here. Okay, look, this is really important, okay? I need to talk to Bob right now. There's no Bob here, sir, and I don't see why you're getting so... Look, put Bob on the phone! Put Bob on the phone right now! Click. So, for whatever reason, I decided to call that same number again. And like a couple of weeks later, and it was like the first time all over again. Hello? Hi, is Bob there? I'm sorry, I think you must have the wrong number. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Could you check? It's just take a second. What number did you call? 271? Da-da-da-da-da? Yeah, that's this number. I'm sure there's no Bob here. Alright, look. That motherfucker owes me a lot of money. Now you go and you put Bob on this phone right now. I'm gonna come over there, I'm gonna burn your house down. Click. Sometimes it would be the husband and he would never stay on as long as she did. Anyway, this went on for 2 years. 2 years, and then one day when I was about 15, I called, I was waiting, I had some time to kill, I was waiting for this adolescent group for troubled youth or something like that to start. And, so I was like, hey, there's a phone. So, and keep in mind, this is the days before caller ID. I don't know if any of you remember that. I know this guy does. But anyway.
I don't call.
Okay, so I call up, I did a typical Bob call. Hi, is Bob there? Sorry, wrong number. Are you sure? I'm gonna burn your house down. Click. So I called back immediately, and I say this. Hello, ma'am. This is Officer Dick Brown of the Madison Police Department. We have run a trace on a possible prank caller. We have reason to believe that you are one of the people that this suspect has been harassing. Ma'am, is this true? Oh yes, officer. It's been terrible. He keeps calling, he's asking for Bob, but we don't even know anybody named Bob anymore except for Bob Johnson. But Bob Johnson died 5 years ago, and he just calls and he asks for Bob all the time. There's no Bob here. And I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, would you be willing to come down to the police station and do a positive ID on this individual? Now, ma'am, you would not have to see this individual, nor would he have to see you. You would only have to positively identify his voice. Ma'am, are you willing to do that? Oh, yes, officer. It's so terrible. He just calls all the time. It's Bob. It's Bob Johnson. He's simply dead for 5 years, and he keeps going on and on. Okay, yes, ma'am. So I give her a room number, and I give her a time to be there. I'm like, ma'am, would you like an officer to come and pick you up? That would be no problem. Oh yes, no, it's fine. My husband will be home soon. He'll be so thrilled. He'll be so happy to find out that it's just gonna be over, finally over and over with the Bob. And I'm just gonna Bob and Johnson. Okay, yes, ma'am. And she's thanking me. She's just like pouring it on deep. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. No problem. I'm just doing my job. She's, thank you so much. Thank you. You just don't understand. It's just like, come on, it just goes on and on and on and on. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. I understand. Of course. So you have the room number. Okay, and the time? All right. Okay, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. One more thing. Is Bob there? Ah! And click! And that's my time.
All right.